Hello again, a very warm welcome to you all. My name is Deni and I'm here today with a bottle of Blackgate's Australian Single Malt Whisky. Now, this was distilled in March 2018, bottled September 2021. As I do have to say, please do subscribe, like, hit the comment button, or rather hit the like button and comment. Anyway, you know what to do, but make sure you do it. Now, this was exclusively matured in a bourbon cask. You could be excused for thinking that this spent some time in a fortified cask because the color on it is absolutely magnificent. It is really, really dark. Now, I do want to just spend the time going through smell and taste. You know that I try to keep these as short and sharp as I possibly can. Obviously, this is one that's available through Australian Whisky Appreciation Society. So what I do is I don't score, but I quite simply just go through smell and taste because it just gives you a bit of an idea as to what the whiskey is about and whether it is something to your liking or not. Now, 65.8%. 65.8%. It is a heavy hitter. It is a peated one, and the peat, in terms of the actual peat on the nose, is not super strong, right? So it is rather complimentary. What I'm getting is a lot of chocolate. It is almost like a chocolate ganache that comes through. Obviously, there is some peat that is there. Now, for those of you that know me, I'm not a huge peated whiskey drinker. I'm actually really rather fussy with peated whiskey, but as I said, chocolate ganache, there's definitely some smoke there. There's some raisins there, an alcohol-soaked raisin. I'm going to need to add some water to this, quite simply because at something put at 65.8%, yeah, there's people out there that will absolutely love that. I need to add water to it, right? That's quite simply just the way that I would rather drink my whiskey when it's at such a high ABV. That's the fantastic thing about whiskey. You have spent your own money on it, so you drink it however you want to drink it. Now, there's also a bit of pretzel that comes through. It's not a salted pretzel, but it's there. Yes, it is. There's a peat. Massive hit of peat. Some spice as well. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of ginger. Really full. This is a huge whiskey. There's chocolate there, but it is massive. Coats the mouth really well. It's mouth-watering. It is very moreish. You immediately want to take another sip of this. The smoke is almost like a bit of a drying smoke. It is a medium to long finish because there's still the chocolate and also the ginger that continues to linger. I really must add some water to this because at 65.8%, it's huge. I think if most people actually opened up their whiskey cabinet or liquor cabinet and looked for a bottle that was your highest ABV, and I'd probably challenge you to do so, after you watch this video, not now of course, but after you watch this video, subscribe, like and comment, then go and open up your whiskey cabinet, have a look at what your highest ABV is and let me know, because I really don't think that many people out there would have anything at a higher ABV than this. Now, the spice itself is settling. I'm going to add a tiny bit more of water, right? It's probably literally an additional drop of water that I've added. Now, I must say, even at 65.8%, the alcohol is really rather well integrated, but the chocolate is shining through so much now. It is really fantastic in that sense. I'm getting some dried fruit that comes through. If someone were to have this blind, you could excuse them for thinking that maybe it spent a little bit of time, a tiny bit of time, maybe in a pair of finish or something like that, because it is really, in that sense, with your dried fruits and your chocolate and everything that comes through in that regard, really nicely done. Now, I think I may have mentioned that Blackgate Distillery is one of the older Australian whiskey distilleries that's been around. They've been doing some fantastic things, obviously. Now, as I said, the nose on this, there's just a lot of chocolate that shines through. Really fantastic in that sense. curly whirly, if you know what that is. Really that sticky, chewy caramel covered in chocolate. That's what you're getting there, along with some of the dried fruits. Also some vanilla bean shining through now. It's really a rather creamy vanilla bean. And if they made alcohol soaked raisins, vanilla bean ice cream, topped with curly whirly, sounds ridiculous. I know that this sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly what it would taste like. It's really simple. Well, it is, but it isn't. But that's exactly what it would taste like. And I'm getting that caramel that comes through on the nose now with that vanilla as well. So, for me to summarize this, because as I said, I don't really give these a score, but for me to summarize this to give you a bit of an idea as to what you're getting with this whiskey. Big whiskey, alcohol, and peat, very well integrated. Chocolate ganache, caramel, alcohol-soaked raisins, and also a really great quality vanilla bean ice cream. That is the best way that I could possibly summarize this for you. It sounds a bit, I don't want to use the word, but it does sound a little bit, you know, what, but anyway, that's the best way for me to summarize it. So that's what I'm going to leave it at. Anyway, said it before, subscribe, like, comment, all of that fantastic stuff. If you have too many subscriptions, delete another one. You don't need that one. Hit the subscribe button on this one instead. Join me again next time, because obviously I'll have something else that I will do, and it's actually going to be a different one. I've never actually reviewed anything like that before. But anyway, you know what this tastes like now based on my notes, so you know whether it's to your liking or not, so whether you pick up a bottle. I'll leave the rest to you, so thank you very much once again for joining me. Cheers to you. Till next time.